subscribers, Max1836.3 here, and this is part 8 of my narrated F.E.A.R extraction point playthrough. Just adjust my microphone slightly here. Fabulous. So yeah, this is a kind of interesting little section. We're going to be getting reunited with an old enemy. And the last part we just got totally pawned by those ninja assassins, but we managed to scrape through. And shortly we're going to be taking on an old enemy that you may remember from the original F.E.A.R, known as the E.V.E. That's a proper title, or they're sometimes referred to as power armors, but I think that's a pretty lousy name, to be honest. It's a pretty straightforward fight, really. It's, you know, probably noticed I picked up the rocket launcher there. Well, actually, no, I'll go back for it, I think. Yeah, rocket launcher makes it a pretty straightforward fight. There's a few kind of funny things about that fight that we just did there. I mean, first off, that turret that we shot out isn't always there, and secondly, the number of goons that you fight seems to fluctuate as well. Sometimes it's only 4, sometimes it's half a dozen. But it's a tricky little area to fight. I usually just like to hang back at those stairs there, because if you go out into the walkways, as you can kind of see, you're pretty much totally exposed. So I think it's best to just hang back, let them come to you, and zap them all down. So we're basically just directly above where the ninja assassin fight took place, and are working our way around. In fact, I think this is me going back to get this multi-rocket launcher now, which makes the E.V.E fight a hell of a lot easier. It's quite an open space to fight in. You can sort of try and take it on and be all glitzy if you like, or you can just do what I did and just totally pummel the bastard. Just for quickness, I just decided couldn't be bothered fighting it fairly and squarely, so I just take it down. So the presentation of the E.V.E here is a little weird as well. You'll see in a few minutes he just kind of lumbers about. I mean, you see him through a window and he just sort of lumbers about. There's nothing particularly ominous about that. In the previous F.E.A.Rs, you could hear their rumbles in the distance, and you knew that there was a kind of heavy fight coming on. This time, you just see him waltzing by a big window quite casually, not firing at you. You're behind that glass window, and he doesn't shoot at you. But maybe this is just me being a little picky. And then after that, that's pretty much the end of the levels. Just a wee shorter video today. After this, we'll be heading down into the subways, and this is where the game starts to get, for me, a little more interesting. And difficulty also spikes up as well, I think. So there's the big boy right there, you see him, and he just kind of lumbers about. And he'll just wait there until you go down the stairs and initiate the fight on your terms, which is kinda cool. There's a sneaky little medikit hidden here as well that you can retrieve if you need it. That's basically the quick way of doing the fight. Nail gun as well. That's another weapon that you'll remember from the first E.V.E.R. It just fires big giant nails that pins people to walls and stuff like that. It's quite a hilarious weapon to use at times, and also very good for armoured targets actually, because there's going to be plenty of heavies and stuff to take on soon. So that's why I decided to go back and just quickly nab that penetrator or nail gun or whatever you want to call it. And also interestingly, in about a level and a half's time, this will be the furthest that I've ever gotten in E.V.E.R. Extraction Point. As I said kind of at the start of this playthrough, well, remember to get this booster as well, that's kind of sneakily placed. But as I said at the start of the playthrough, when I first played E.V.E.R. Extraction Point, I only ever got about halfway through it, and then my hard drive just crashed on me, and I lost my save. So in roughly a level and a half's time, I'll get to a level called the Orange Line, and that'll be the furthest that I've ever gotten. So I'm not going to be as prepared for later levels, so that should be interesting. That's all to come up in coming weeks. And I think that was the plane that was meant to be coming to rescue us or something. I don't know, didn't quite suss it out. And this is us kind of hitting the subways now, so that's kind of it. Run out of time, so until the next time, yeah, take it easy, and I'll catch you around.